Well, Juan, it's been a crazy year with the pandemic and everybody working from home. What are some of Human Intelligence's biggest accomplishments, and how have we dealt with remote work as a company?
Great question, and it's one that I think most CEOs are thinking about at the end of the year, reviewing what happened and what they're going to do for next year in 2021. I think the most important thing is that all of my team is healthy and their families are healthy, and they've made it through without any major repercussions in this horrible pandemic. We've also maintained the whole team. A lot of startups, we were 20 employees coming into the year, lose employees and can't afford to spend the same amount and have to have furloughs and cut the team. We've made it through 2020 with a lot of sacrifice by many of us, with the whole team intact. So I think that's the number one victory for us after staying healthy, is that we kept the team intact. And there's so much to be said about what we've created as a culture at Humantelligence and why we were accelerating growth going into 2020, but now even more so why we're going to continue in 2021. Couple of things I want to highlight about the year 2020. First of all, we, like many companies, had a huge impact negatively on our sales and the products. We sell a culture management for current employees and a recruiting tool for hiring for a culture of performance. That recruiting tool went to zero. And by March, we had no revenue with the recruiting tool. We had to figure out new products for this new environment and going to market. And so we were able to, over the last 7 months, verticalize our product. So it wasn't just an enterprise product for measuring, managing, and hiring for culture, but really a product for coaches who are independent coaches, another product for recruiting firms to use Humantelligence for recruiting for their small recruiting firms, another product for students in high school and college called My Guru for College and Career, that basically democratizes self-awareness for all young people so that they can find meaning and purpose earlier in life, not at 40, but at 22, and therefore find the right jobs for themselves and careers where they'll be happiest. All of these different things have led us to better products to sell to the market to make up for lost revenue due to COVID. The most important product feature that we developed was for remote work. We developed a product that allows all employees, teams, leaders, and companies to see if their company is remote work ready, meaning not do you have the technology systems, Slack, Microsoft Teams, Zoom, WebEx, et cetera. That's table stakes. But more, are your employees, are your team members psychologically ready? Are they built to work remote? For instance, someone who's very belonging, very team-oriented, who needs structure, they're not going to do well remote. Our tool gives a score and tips on wellness, on collaboration, on how to minimize inefficiencies and increase productivity and happiness across a workforce in this new remote work, as well as collaboration tools for working and maintaining a culture despite not being in the same office. Those two tools, remote work scorecard and collaboration tools for better communication and residence performance and for maintaining culture, that has really been the hero of the year and what's going to lead us into 2021.
Right. The silver lining of COVID has been its forced innovation and allowed our culture software to really integrate with remote work. And I think that we've shown that it's really important to enhance emotional intelligence. And we've grown a lot this year, and I'm excited that I'm part of the team.
I couldn't have said it better myself, David.